In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I went from 0 to almost 700,000 Robux. Unlike most YouTubers, I'm going to be completely transparent and show you everything. Back in August 2025, I discovered something that would change my life forever, and that was Roblox, emotes, and UGC. My emotes alone would bring in over 600,000. At first things didn't really take off, but after a bit of time, things really started ramping up. In October I started to see my revenue skyrocket, but nothing really compared to December, and I think that's because of the Black Friday and all the Christmas hype. And all the kids were probably spending Robux. If you do like this type of content, please consider subscribing, it really does help the channel. Now to show you exactly how I did it. And I suggest you watch it all, just so you know how I made them so easily. But if you're lazy, the timestamps are in the description. So for emotes, there are two steps that I follow when I started out. There's step 1, which is deciding what to make, and step 2, which is working out how to make it. Luckily for you, I can show you how to do both pretty easily. Firstly, what you need to do is you need to go on TikTok or Reels, and this is where you're going to find trends and dances. The reason I say dances is because emotes are pretty much dances anyways. So currently my biggest emote right now is the Godly Aura floating emote, and the reason that one is so big is mainly because the Gojo floating meme was trending at the time, and so I kind of capitalized off this and made a lot of Robux, just because I was smart about it. So for finding trends, there's kind of two methods. You gotta either doom scroll for hours, and you just take notes of every trend you see. If you see like a similar video or a style over and over again, that's a trend. Or method 2, you can just manually look up trending videos or trends, and you might be able to find them a bit quicker there. Now, once you've worked out what sort of emote you're gonna make, we can move on to step 2, which is actually making it. Alright, now I'm in Roblox Studios, so all I need to do is create a new base plate. Thankfully, creating emotes is just so easy. Alright, I don't need the base plate. Make sure you have Explorer, Properties, and Tools open. So what you're going to do is look up for R15 rig. This will get you a character here. Choose one with this color, just so you... let's just place this back. You want to see the colors, just so you know which side of the front and which of the back. If not, it's really confusing, and sometimes they can break arms by accident. Anyways, so we go up to Avatar, then we go to Animation. So we'll open that. And then now we select on this rig. So that means we can now animate this rig. So here we've got the dummy here, we want to press the plus, so we can open up all of the body parts. Here just determines all the rotations and the positions, so you can either edit it there, or we can use our brains and edit the actual model. So we're going to click on the lower torso. The lower torso generally rotates the whole body, and because I'm doing the Gojo one, I'm going to rotate it like that. He's going to be floating, so I want to make him up a bit. Alright, so then we're going to make his legs go down. Alright, that's going to go down a bit. That one's going to go down. Because when you're floating, your legs aren't stiff. Alright, let's make that one down a bit. His arms go down because they're all flopsy-lopsy. Alright, that goes down. Maybe his torso's leaning down. Oh. Leaning down slightly, and his head's probably leaning back. There we go. So now that we've got the basic shape, what we want to do, yeah, that looks fine from all angles. What we want, actually, you know what, I'm going to make this dangle slightly further down. Right, so now on our timeline, we're going to make it slightly longer. Let's make it about 6 seconds. And we also want to make it loop, so this way the animation constantly loops. So now we've got the first section, we're going to go here, and then I think we want to go about halfway. We'll grab the torso and make it go up. There we go. Now we're just going to readjust all these parts, because when he goes up, we don't want it to look the exact same, we want it to be slightly dynamic. Right, his head's leaning back slightly. Because he went up, his body's being held up a bit more, so it's just changing things slightly. There we go, very nice. This is just super basic. Because it's an example, and I've already made this. Alright, so now that we've got the position of going up to here, I'm just going to copy the first one, copy, go to the end, paste, and now we've got a looped animation, so it goes up, and it goes back down. Once again, you can just play around with the different angles and things. It honestly doesn't really matter for this example, but obviously you want to make your emotes look good. Now, what we need to do is need to go to curve, make it a curved animation. This just makes it, instead of feeling like a straight up and down, it's going to make it smooth. So we're going to select the lower torso, double click here, and then move that up. So we want a little wavy curve. We're going to select through all the body parts. I'm going to skip this part just because it has a few body parts to do. Alright, now that this section is done, if we press play, the animation is a bit smoother. It goes slower when it's about to stop and a bit faster between each keyframe, which is good. So that looks a lot better than a bit of a janky one. Alright, so now that our animation's done, we're going to name it. So I'll just call it Gojo Float. Done. Make sure we save. There we go. Now that it's saved, we're going to hit Publish to Roblox. Now make sure this is put in under the group that you're going to be publishing it on. Gojo Float. Video example. Mainly because I have a lot named Gojo Float. Description, doesn't really matter. There you go. Save. Alright, now we're going to copy this. Make sure you copy that, and we go to Workspace. We're going to press plus up here, and we're going to go add a animation. There we go, under animation, we're going to paste the ID here, enter. And we're going to go save, export to Roblox. Now we want this to be an avatar item, because a developer item means it's just for developing. Avatar means it's for the marketplace. Alright, so we're just going to name it Poop, or whatever you want to name it. Poopy. Doesn't really matter, this is just an example, and make sure I select the correct group. Now, the validation succeeded means that all the checks that I've done are correct. If it does come up with errors, just ask them in the Discord or the comment section. We'll try to help you. Data sharing, get out of here. I don't like you. Alright, there we go, and then I can just submit for 300. And yeah, so that's how you make an emote ready for the marketplace that you can sell and make a lot of money. Before you release your emote, there's something you need to be careful of, is don't make them look sus. I've had a few taken down, which actually did kind of well, and then Roblox decided that twerking probably isn't the best emote to have on their platform. Anyways, keep that in mind. With these emotes, I've made a lot of Robux, and you can too if you follow the methods that I showed you. Just stay consistent and do your research. Honestly, I couldn't have imagined how far I'd come 6 months ago, but now that I know how easy it is, I would do it over and over again. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to help. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.